Welcome to Sparkman vs. Bubbleman, the greatest meme duel of GX. And to start, I normal summon elemental heroes Sparkman. What? What's that? Oh my god. No way. Justice! Justice! Breaking news! Ladies and gentlemen, Justice! There's gonna be a new speed duel, remote duel extravaganza!
Whoa!
Alright, well here we are with that breaking news of a new remote duel extravaganza, which will include speed duel events. This extravaganza is taking place on the weekend of Friday, July 22nd, which means obviously it will run through the entire weekend like any YCS would. To register, you simply need to go on the side deck Discord. Konami should give you a link either here or in the FAQ. We'll go over later. It's right here. Yep. Right here is the link to that side deck Discord. This register link should take you to where you can register for any of the events, including the speed duel events.
The most important events.
Obviously. All right, speaking of events, why don't we go ahead and get to the event schedule. All right, so here you see an event called Speed Duel Attack of the Giant card. Now this event takes place at every YCS. Most of you by this point have probably seen those pictures of various speed duel players holding up a giant card of some speed duel card, usually like anime iconic too. I think Dark Magician was one at one point, like in the early days, right? Blue Eyes was one at some point. I think some of the skills have been giant cards, for example. Anyway, there's going to be 3 of those, one each day. This time zone, again, before you start looking at this, so if you scroll all the way down here, Konami does say that, hey guys, this is a PDT time zone, so California / West Coast, whatever time zone, right? Pacific.
Yep.
So this is, so according to that, know your time specifically. Again, this is North America that we're looking at here. So again, if you want to look at, Europe or something, that's not what this is. Okay, so Attack of the Giant card you got every day at 1 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time. And that's cool. That means there's going to be 3 of those events where first, second, and third plays, if it's consistent with the YCS, all win a giant card. Although, as you get second and third, it gets less giant, if that makes any sense.
The most giant card is for first place. Second and third get less giant, but still oversized cards.
Yes. Obviously. So that's a really cool prize. I know I myself will be playing in at least one of these. I believe you will as well.
Yeah, that's the plan.
That's the plan. All right. But that, in the end, is just a side event. Speaking of side events, there will be side events going on all the time. Speed Duel Constructed Tournament side events. Those are basically just to win mats. We will show you the mats in a few minutes, or I guess in a minute. We won't be here that long. But the main event, ironically, or unironically, I don't know what the word is there, is the Speed Duel Remote Duel Extravaganza main event. That's what we're here for. That's what gets all the players. That's what has the big prize of probably some exclusive card. Like last time, me and you both won a Book of Moon. And you also won a nice little Floodgate Trap Hole, right?
I did. Yeah, the pricing is looking the same. Jinzo will be going to first place, Floodgate and Book of Moon to top 4, and then Book of Moon to top 8.
Darn, no Sparkman, despite everything I did to start this video. Okay.
Okay. So it is worth pointing out to everyone here that this is the biggest speed duel tournament that Konami actually pays attention to. While Winnaboxes, may sometimes have more people in them because they're free to enter and wide essentially. This is probably as competitive an event as you're going to get. The last time we had a remote duel extravaganza that included a speed duel main event, which was the first one that was last year, April, I believe. And that was, probably the most competitive event that we've had so far, simply by nature of A, actually requiring you to own cards, and B, having both an entry fee and a real prize pool. Again, those extremely rare Book of Moon and Floodgate Trap Holes, as well as the Jinzo. So yeah, this is a big deal. So I will advise you, if you're going to play seriously. There's actually a lot on the line for you to win here.
I actually am going to play seriously too, for once.
For once.
Yes.
But the other thing to note too is not just the prizing. There's actually potential ripple effects of an event like this because Konami does actually pay attention to this. It can lead to things like the Forbidden List or Limited List that they've been teasing for a while, erratas, and most importantly, new product. Because it was after the last Remote Duel Extravaganza, and while it was a while after, that was actually what led to the erratas that we got for the Cocoon skill, the erratas we got for Inner Conflict and Twisted Personality. Like, these were, while they were several months after, they were directly the result of Konami paying attention to what happened during that Extrav main event and realizing some of the changes that needed to be made. So yeah, take this seriously because this is actually what can help the future of Speed Duel. And again, new product because we also got, the GX box after that with Konami seeing all the interest that there was in that Speed Duel main event. So yeah, it's very, very exciting. And I hope everyone that's interested in playing will sign up.
Yeah. So, so whatever you want to change in Speed Duels, any change that happens, including, like you said, most importantly, product, is going to be heavily influenced by this, I think. So anyway, it's at 10 a.m. I didn't mention that earlier, 10 a.m. Pacific time. So Sunday, which is, either morning or afternoon, depending on where you live. So, yep, that Sunday, show up, be ready, bring your best. All right. Let's go to frequently asked questions really quick, just so if you don't know how to remote duel, how you need to set up, what you need, everything you need to remote duel, Konami should be able to tell you, reading the answer to this question and going to these links on their website to teach you remote duel best practices, penalties, etc. So yeah, things like basically like, don't turn your face cam, streamer nonsense. Don't turn your camera off in the middle of a duel because that's a DQ, things like that, okay?
Yep.
Then I think the last thing to cover, because we already talked about registration, is the prize support.
Heck yeah, most exciting part.
Yeah, so we already kind of talked about the Jinzo, the Book of Moon, and the Floodgate. You already all know about that. But the new stuff here that we haven't had access to yet as Speed Duel players are these mats. Now, these mats you can also win with the side events, I'm pretty sure, right?
Yes, yeah, the just the ongoing 4 to 8 man flights
Right.
will award mats. Yep.
Right. Yeah. So
that Marek one has been available for a little bit, but I believe the Jaden and Aster ones are brand new.
Yes, these two are completely brand new. We saw pictures of them from Anime Expo, actually, which was a convention that took place recently in LA. And that's when people were on the Discord actually asking if anyone had seen these mats before in rubber. And definitely not. So this is a new cool thing that literally just got debuted at a con and is now coming to us as an opportunity to win these. And these both look really cool. Like,
yeah,
honestly, if I had to pick one, I don't even know which one I would pick because I love Plasma, I love Flame Wingman, and Aster is obviously awesome as a character. So I don't know which one I would even pick. There's also obviously the Speed Duel coin, which, me and you are good players, so we already have one. But yeah, it's a nice little coin for your coin flips in your games. But
sure.
Yeah, I can't think of anything else to add. But yeah, I'm really excited about this because this is what brings attention to the format from players, but more importantly, Konami.
Yep.
So. You got anything else to add, or are we good?
No, I think that about covers it. And we'll in the description we'll include a link to this page for everyone who's interested, so you can go through and read through the FAQs and make sure that you are ready to go for whatever events you want to participate in.
Right. Again, remember there are entry fees for all these events. However, you do get booster packs equivalent to the value of your entry fee. So. Right. Don't think they're not just like if you enter and you lose immediately for some reason, you're not just spending your money on nothing. It's like buying packs, so it's not that bad. Again, when you start on the link, you'll end up at general information, and then you just click this button so you can navigate to event schedule and FAQs for all the other stuff we showed you and more stuff if you want to look at the other format stuff. Anyway, guys, that's a wrap for this video. Terra Master and Justice out.